Dani Wallace and I am the Queen Bee. I grew up on the council estates of Preston and I was furious when I found out that the Queen was born the Queen. So I set about creating the I am the Queen Bee movement to help more people show up for Wise Up and Rising and reclaim their birthright to success. There's this quote that goes, aerodynamically bees should not be able to fly, their little wings shouldn't get their fat little bodies off the ground, and bees don't care what humans think is impossible, bees fly anyway. And so I wanted to create a space and community where we could do what bees do when they're building something new and festoon and link arms and help each other.
I need to get to know this woman. I need it in my life.
Who is this woman? I need a piece of that.
As a survivor of domestic abuse and homelessness and clawing my way back up from rock bottom, I wanted to be able to put my hand behind me and say, come with me, you don't have to struggle.
I had a dream of something that I wanted to do, and Dani, she got me there.
Georgia Smith!
How the bloody hell did I get here?
Often as business owners, we hide behind our businesses. But as the saying goes, closed mouths don't get fed. If you're not speaking about your business, who's going to know about it? If you're not speaking about your mission and how you can help people, how are you going to help the people you want to help?
I just made a wish come true.
A speaker coach is somebody who's going to be the hands at your back.
Wow, Dani made a wish come true. She helped me get there.
I'm buzzing.
It's life-changing. What an amazing journey.
Oh my goodness me, I loved it. Oh, I loved it.
We actively encourage people to be themselves because that's the most magnetic thing about you. What people gain when they participate and be inspired is that spark of belief in themselves that creates a furnace, that creates a bonfire, that creates an inferno.
Wow. It has been the complete shot of life-changing.
It doesn't stop there. Community creates bonds and friendships that are absolutely forged for life. It really does become so much more than speaking.
How you feeling?
It felt like I'd picked up this really enormous thing. That was awesome. Epic. Phenomenal. It was a bit more intense than I thought it was going to be.
Exhilarating.
Went fast.
It felt amazing.
Exhausted.
Thinking at all about wanting to stand on a stage yourself or running a workshop, get in touch with Dani, you will not regret it.
You want somebody like that in your corner.
It was brilliant, the atmosphere was set, the stage was set, and it was special.
The Be Inspired Mastermind is for anybody who is ready to take the leap to the next step in their business. You can get in touch with me by following me across the socials at the Queen Bee Dani, or you can head on to my website where you can learn more about the incredible things that we do as part of IATQB. It's www.iamthequeenbee.co.uk. That's peace. Good morning, everybody. I am joining you from the M6 motorway, hurtling down to Birmingham to go and pick up. Oh, it's like driving a massive go-kart. I'm not driving. This one's driving today. I've got my heart in my mouth, please. We are on our way down to Birmingham to go and pick up some of the room decorations for Be Inspired. It's always a busy period of time when you're running an event. The event itself for our audience members will start tomorrow. So for some people, it'll start today. They'll be traveling up to or down to Manchester, wherever they are in the world. Maybe getting into a I'm just watching the road. Honestly, my heart's in my mouth. Normally it's me that's driving, and we're in a big van. Everyone's saying, "Are you? Are you?" Can't talk to him. So events don't start when the event invitation or when the ticket says it starts. It starts far before then. And Be Inspired is 6 months in the making every single time. Not even from the second we finish the last one, we start on the next one. Even before the last one, we're always working on the next one. We're always about 8 or 9 months ahead of ourselves. Sounds as happy as my husband when driving. It has been the path to this particular Be Inspired. It's because we're concentrating. They can't do happy faces and concentrating at the same time. They can't do the good energy at the same time as keeping us safe. But there are we here? Jumping in and out of reception. We start our preparations as soon as sort of Friday. So getting everything ready, getting all the signage ready, getting balloons, table decorations ready, getting the running order, getting all the music ready, and getting all the PowerPoints, the slide decks for 22 people plus myself, plus our phenomenal media panel as well. So a lot to prepare. But today is about the getting, and the getting begins with gathering everything together in one spot. So it does take a village to create this event. So we've got our creative director Jojo Smith from Creative Sass, who has been working with the glorious Sassy Tina to create the look of the room. And because things have changed at the last minute in terms of venue, it means that we've really had to think on our feet. We really have to be prepared even earlier than what we would normally be. So we're trying to get there early. It's thrown a couple of things, a couple of spanners in the works. So this is a shout out and a plea for help this morning as well. So if anybody is from the Manchester area and knows any of the venues directly in the Spinningfield specifically area, we've got any contacts with, say, the Ivy or any of the hotels nearby, could you drop me a DM? We need some space to film, just a room, a nice room to film in, and we also need a room. Well, we don't need a room to do hair and makeup because that's all sorted, but we need a nice room to film in that is going to cost us the earth, because ordinarily we do everything in the theatre if possible, and we can't do that. We're the boulevard, so things changed. About 48 hours ago, the whole venue changed because it became inaccessible. So now we are like a swan across the water with our little legs doing this, getting everything sorted so that we can get everything delivered for the event itself, which includes, for those people that are speaking, for those people that are working with me as part of the Be Inspired Mastermind, show reels, and as part of those show reels, we need to do pieces to camera. So if any of you have any contacts with any venues in the Spinningfields area, can you get in touch? It feels like Challenge Annika today. Today is called for caffeine. But yeah, I feel a bit like Challenge Annika, or it feels a bit like The Apprentice, where we're trying to like pull things out of the bag at the last minute, and we always do this. I mean, the team that I have are off the charts, and the community that we've got is amazing. But yeah, I feel like I should have the shell suit on today whilst I'm legging it up and down the motorway with Wallace and making phone calls and all of that sort of stuff. So wish us luck. So the room itself is sold out. Love that you're drinking the good old Costa. Yeah, I'm resorting to caffeine today. It has been a long few days, and it's that kind of final push. I will be getting an early night tonight, a really early night tonight, because we're up at 4 to get in at 5 a.m. tomorrow to get the room ready because we can't get in the night before. But it has been a long few days to kind of get to this point, so definitely need caffeine now. But here's the tea. The room is sold out. I think there is one table, I think there is one seat left on the chocolate PR table. So if you're sat there thinking, do you know what? Oh, I really want to go, get in touch with Joe Swan, but do it today. You won't be able to just turn up, get a ticket on the door. We won't be able to let you in. If your name's not down, you won't be able to come in. However, you don't need to miss out. You can go to imthequeenbee.co.uk/events and get yourself an online ticket. So we've got our incredible squad from the iStead Studios is going to be there streaming live. So we've got a TV quality live stream zooming straight to your home, but also recording the whole event. So even if you can't make it for the whole event, you can chop in and out and binge watch it. Best kind of Netflix, personal development Netflix, right? We've got loads of our friends. We've got loads of new members of our community coming to be inspired. I'm so excited to meet people who I haven't met before. I'm so excited to squish the people who I do know, consensual hugs with the people that I don't know, who don't know that we're huggers, and also a polite fist bump or a gentle wave across the room for the people that aren't. So let me know in the comments, are you coming along? Do you have a ticket? Are you coming online? Are you caffeinated today? What are you getting up to? Do you have any advice for me as I am entering into what is going to be a very, very busy 72 hours? Any tips for managing energy? Any tips for keeping the emotions tight? I would love for you to share them, and I will share them on with our cohort as well, who are nerve-sighted to speak for you all. They've been working so hard on getting these talks right. So they only have 20 minutes each. And I think it was Theodore Roosevelt that actually said, you know, let me speak for 2 hours and it'll take me 5 minutes to write. Give me 2 minutes and it'll take me 2 weeks to write. So when you've only got a little amount of time, a short amount of time to say the thing you really want to say, it's really important that you do that work. And that's exactly what our phenomenal cohort of speakers have done. They've really put in that work to make sure that you're getting as valuable talks from them, real practical things that you can take away, learn, implement in your lives and businesses. So yeah, lots and lots and lots. 9.5 hours on the coach. Amy Blaney, you absolute warrior, you. I'm going to get myself away. I was in the car on Saturday night with my mum. I picked my mum up and we went for dinner with my cousins and my sister in sort of preempting Mother's Day. And it was night time and we're driving around the country lanes and it was dark and the corners were very sharp. And my mum went very quiet. She stopped. We were in mid-conversation and she stopped speaking. I was like, "What, are you all right, Mum?" She goes, "Yeah, I need to concentrate." "What do you need to concentrate on?" "I'm driving. You can't do anything." She goes, "I still need to concentrate." And I feel like that's where I'm at with my life right now. Is that if I don't look at the road, if it's just me and you lot, then we're okay. And I'm in the safest of hands. Wallace is a really safe driver. It's really weird when I've been the one driving up and down and around the country, being driven for a change. It's very strange, especially in the rain in a big van when everyone's slamming on and we don't know why. Wallace, how are you feeling? He's feeling amazing. Look how amazing he's feeling. He's made up with his little self there. Look, got his legs out today. Hooray! Not that we're objectifying the male in the room. Oh, he's happy. He's happy flower. So we're going to be spending 4 hours in this van today together, and it's exciting. But I am armed. I'm armed with coffee. He's got a caffeinated Dani, the lucky bastard. I've got chicken skewers for sustenance. I've got my Remarkable to make notes. I am going to be previewing some of the content from my one-woman show, not the Fat Funny one. I can't turn around to show you. We've got this guy here. He's just sitting in the middle lane for a laugh, going as slow as everybody else in the road. Just overtake him. Just shaming the middle lane drivers there. Can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, so I'm going to be previewing some of my one-woman show, which is going to happen later this year. So I'm going to be sort of showcasing, testing out some material. What a lot of comedian speakers do is they take their material out into the world and try it out with different audiences first. And I can't think of a safer audience for me to test some of these concepts out with and get some direct feedback, so that when I move into writing and formatting the actual show itself, it'll have some legs. I won't just be kind of going in there going, this is my thing that I have not taken any kind of feedback on for. Anyway, right, that's it. You can get your online tickets for Be Inspired here at thequeenbee.co.uk/events. There are no in the room tickets left. We are sold out in the room on both days, which is just beyond exciting. For anybody that hasn't caught up already, we are now longer at the Impossible Manchester. We are at the Boulevard BLVD, it's spelt, in Spinning Fields. If anybody knows any venues in Spinningfields directly that would allow us into film, I would appreciate you getting in touch with me. I'm doing all the Challenge Annika stuff, ringing round, essentially working through the yellow pages and trying to make some friends very quickly. Anyway, that's it from me. Heads up, not next week, but the week after, I am going to be running the Be Heard Bootcamp. For those of you that have been wanting to work with me, your time is coming. The doors are going to be opening to my 2 programs, Be Heard and Be Inspired the Mastermind, in just 3 weeks' time. Be Heard the Bootcamp is going to be taking place online in the IATQB Hive. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that I teach my closest people, my most VIPest of clients. I'm going to be sharing with you some exercises that you can do to get you speaking, get out of your own way, challenge Annika and Yellow Pages. I'm hitting up the 80s vibes today, Ashley. But yeah, lots and lots of stuff going on with us. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes on my email list. If you're not already on my email list, go to imthequeenbee.co.uk, pop your email in at the bottom there, and we will keep you updated on all of the things that are happening. There are loads. All right, I love you. Have a great day. If we didn't really wise up together today, but I will be back next week with a short Wise Up Rise Up show. Loads of lives in between. I'll be going live both here. All the behind the scenes stuff is going to be taking place on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, follow me at the Queen Bee Dani. It's just there. I think we're about 25 people away from 5k followers. I would love to celebrate that over the course of the next few days. I'd love to celebrate that while we're all together. So if there's anything that you could do to share with your audiences that they need to be hanging out in the Queen Bee Dani's world, please do share. I would massively appreciate it. That's at the Queen Bee Dani. But all the backstage stuff, behind the scenes stuff is going to be happening in the stories and in my posts on Insta. Right, you lot, have a good one. I love you. If you are heading over to Manchester, let me know where you are. There is the pre-drinks and after party Facebook group. If you search Be Inspired pre-drinks and after party, if you're a ticket holder, then please go and join that group. That's where all of the in the know people are. That's where all of the ticket holders are. That's all where the inside scoop of stuff is happening. And let me know where you're dining or having drinks this evening, and I will try and get to you for a pre-show cuddle. All right, my loves. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye, Wallace.